What's up guys, my name is Mateo Hall. I'm a real estate agent up in Northern Nevada, on track to make probably around $50,000 in my first year. And I have to admit something, it was really hard. A lot of people get into industry thinking, oh, this is gonna be easy money. All I have to do is sell a couple houses and then I'd make millions of dollars. And theoretically it should be that simple, but it's a lot more complicated once you get into the nitty-gritty of it. Hey guys, I want to come back in time before we get into it to tell you to either send me an email or fill out the Google form down below so I'll be able to help as many of you as possible. Alright, let's jump right into it. Before I tell you how exactly you could be going through all of your pre-licensing classes for free, cutting this cost to get your license to pretty much nothing, let's first talk about what it's actually going to take once you have your real estate license to be successful in the industry. Number one, you're now a business owner, not a salaried worker. There's this really good quote that someone said in my office the other day that really stuck with me, and he's a pretty high-producing individual. He said that every single day he comes to work unemployed. But what does that really mean? It means that every day he actually has to find clientele for his business to actually work so he can make money. Here's a quick and hard reality check for you. If you wait for business to come to you, you're not going to be successful. Number two, you're gonna have to talk to people. I've talked to probably half a dozen individuals that say that they want to get into real estate, but they don't want to have to actually talk to other people. They just want to be writing down contracts, making money, I show them the house and it's done like that. It's not that simple, and honestly, it would be really boring from my perspective if it was. If you're not able to, or at least willing to, communicate and actually talk to people, then you're probably not going to be successful in the industry either. Because in one way or another, real estate is still a service industry. So whether it be talking to potential buyers at $1 million open house that you're listing, or following up on other individuals on an ad that you just posted on Facebook, you're going to have to communicate one way or another, and you have to acknowledge that now. Number three, there's no such thing as a part-time real estate agent. Up until about 2 months ago, I was still working over at a 9-to-5 job while trying to do real estate, and it was absolutely terrible. I probably ended up missing out on about $30,000 worth of deals because I was working for $14 an hour instead. Yeah, that's about 267 days worth of work over my old job. Now, I can make an entirely separate video on this, but one of the reasons that it's so hard to be a part-time real estate agent is because you can't really devote the full amount of time that you should be to your clients. You should be able to pick up the phone and talk to people during your office hours. And it's a lot harder to work with other agents' office hours when yours have to be outside of your traditional 9-to-5 job, unless you're working graveyard shifts, but even then you're going to be absolutely exhausted, and I wouldn't recommend it. Now, when you're getting started, 100% keep that 9-to-5 job in order to cash flow your way through real estate, because the last thing I want to see you do is run out of money while you're trying to produce your business. And as you probably know, clicking on this video, it's a little bit expensive to get into real estate, which is why I'm here to tell you guys about this really good program that's starting to roll out across the entirety of the United States. Already, in all of these states listed in red, you can get a completely free pre-licensing class in order to get into real estate. Normally, this class would range you anywhere from $300 to $1,800. Definitely one of your biggest expenses. Not only that, but they're also offering completely free post-licensing classes, which will also end up saving you a pretty penny. I just spent about $200 for my classes. Alright, now what is all of this, I hear you say, because it definitely sounds a little too good to be true. Well, this is just another one of the many great things that Keller Williams offers as a brokerage. I made a video about this company way back when I first got my license, but honestly, I've really cemented into it and I love it here. With Keller Williams Real Estate School, you can be enrolling across the United States for free. And I'll make this personal promise to you. If Keller Williams Real Estate School isn't offered where you are or in your state, shoot me an email and I personally will help you out in getting your real estate license. And the only obligation that I ask back from you is that you would have left a like on the video. Now, I'm not going to ask for any documentation or proof of it, so this is completely based off the honor system and your word. This great opportunity, it gives you a huge launch pad to launching your career off into real estate. And if you have any questions, I'd still be more than happy to help. Just leave a comment down below, because if you have a question, chances are someone else has a question about that exact same thing. What are you waiting for? Do some of the math on the numbers. It's absolutely insane, your income potential as a real estate agent. The average home price where I am is dancing right around $530,000. And according to Google, the average real estate commission is anywhere from 2.5% to 3%. Which means selling just one house a month comes out to $118,000 to $159,000 every single year. Take control of your financial situation. Start investing in yourself, your career, and your future. And until next time, until we continue our financial journeys.